Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 11 huge Emmerdale spoilers for next week. In next week's Emmerdale episodes, Billy and Dawn are given terrible news about their baby boy. Meanwhile, Manpreet and Charles are on the rocks, and Chaz takes a brave step. After finding another bruise on Evan's leg, Dawn calls the surgery and is immediately advised by Liam to go to A&E. At the hospital, Evan is taken for tests, while his parents worry they'll be accused of abusing him. When the pediatrician returns, they explain Evan is a very sick baby, leaving Billy and Dawn reeling. When the blood test results come back, the doctor asks permission to take an urgent bone marrow biopsy as Evan has low hemoglobin and platelet levels. The terrified parents agree. Evan grows increasingly upset, but Dawn is unable to soothe him as he's nil by mouth and the frightened mom struggles to cope. Billy returns to home farm to update Will and Kim, getting emotional as he explains Evan could have an infection, autoimmune disease or even leukemia. Will and Kim rush to the hospital to see their grandson, but are caught in Ruby and Moira's jam. They arrive just as Evan is ready for his biopsy and Will finds it difficult to comfort his distraught daughter. The next day the doctor reveals the news they were dreading: Evan has a form of leukemia. Outside the room, Will and Kim watch as Dawn collapses, their nightmare continuing. Claudette is invited to the Woolpack for a few drinks by Ella in an effort to cheer up Manpreet, and she has so much fun that she ends up agreeing to have an alcoholic drink. As the drinks flow and laughs are had, there's a spark between Claudette and Bear. Will it go any further? At the pub, Manpreet can't help but flirt with Billy, with her crush on him growing. Ella notices and pulls her colleague aside to warn her off going any further. Later, after one too many drinks, Manpreet spots Billy leaving and calls him over. She pulls him towards her with both hands and kisses him on the mouth. The next day Ella consoles embarrassed Manpreet, reassuring her that Charles needn't find out about the kiss, but suggests she should apologize to Billy. Meanwhile, Billy tells Dawn what happened, but she has other priorities. When Manpreet offers her sincere apologies to Billy, she has no idea that Charles has heard everything. Later, he storms out on her, their relationship in tatters. Can Manpreet fix things between them? Fed up with the way her husband is bad-mouthing her granddaughter, Charity lays into Mac's behavior. Ever since Sarah started working at the family garage, Mac has felt threatened by her new job, concerned he'll lose out. Will Mac leave Sarah alone? With the small businesses of the village struggling financially, Jimmy comes up with a brainwave about how to turn things around. He suggests they all group together to plan a village fete, and soon Nicola is busy organizing, grateful to be distracted from Angel's plight. After her surgery, Chaz is still battling with her self-esteem and wears prostheses for the first time, while she works at the Woolpack. She's buoyed by a great response from the women in the pub, except Carrie, who makes digs. Supportive Charity reassures Chaz she doesn't need to wear the prostheses and later helps Chaz look at her scars for the first time and face her new future. After Ruby is accidentally splashed by Moira's car, she is eager for revenge. So, when she meets Moira on a single-track road, she refuses to budge. Once their bitter standoff is over, Caleb urges Ruby to apologize, but instead she starts a cruel rumor about Moira. Belle starts to worry she's pregnant and takes a pregnancy test, but she's relieved to realize she's not expecting. Hoping Belle will change her mind about starting a family, Tom is disappointed by the result. Will he pressure her into having children?